Hi everyone, welcome to the second episode of Alicazam. Alright, let's start embellishing our bears. You can cut by hand or use your cutting machine. Normally it doesn't matter whether you trace on the front or back side, but I want the lines, so I'm going to trace it on the back side.
Ooh, are you making that for me? I can use a mask.
And since this is a face mask, it's okay if the pattern is off a little bit, because when a person wears a face mask, it moves around anyways. So I'm just going to line the edges with some pigment ink to give it some dimension. I thought the blue was a little dark, so I switched it. And here's the final piece. I recommend using white, but I used pink because I had some extra pink paper. So now I'm going to make the rug by spiraling the yarn in a circle and then squishing it into an oval. I'm just trying to squish it down to the size of the paper. Okay, now I'm gonna double check, make sure it fits, and close enough. Now I'm squishing in any yarn that's sticking out. I added a roll of toilet paper from the coronavirus Care Bear. I'm using a cutting machine to get all my pieces ready before I assemble them. I like to cut them all together to save time. I'm cutting the letters and they're a little bit smaller, so they are a little bit trickier to cut. Have any tips to deal with that? Just leave a comment below. See here that some of the letters are messed up. So what I do is do all the recuts at the same time. Sometimes I need to do a third recut or sometimes even a fourth. So I'm using the embossing folder with the polka dots because I want to give my toilet paper some texture. There's a section that's going to get covered up, so I'm just going to leave that part out and not emboss it. To use the embossing machine, just layer the blocks, run it through the machine once or twice, and then it should imprint the image on your paper. See the raised texture? pieces, I'm going to use small dots instead of glue because I want them to have a slight texture. I'm just checking to make sure that the letters fit. I'll be using glue to put the letters on because they're a little bit fragile, so I want it to lay flat against the toilet paper. You can change the word to your preference, so really you can put anything you want here. I'll be using these in a layout, so let me know which one you prefer. Leave a comment below. The baby blocks uses a Cricut image, so I'm going to show you two methods. This is the cartridge method if you have an older machine. The second method is using the Cricut Design Space app. If you have a newer machine and it doesn't use cartridges, then you use the Cricut Design Space. Search for the image you want and then download it. So I'm just going to type in the image number for the baby blocks. I'm not sure why it doesn't show up as the first result and it's not in the scroll to find it. You can double check that it's the correct one by clicking here and the image number will pop up. Once it's downloaded, you can load it on a mat and make any adjustments. After you have your images ready, you can cut. This Cricut image cuts slits, but it doesn't cut the corners, so I'm just going to go through and finish them. I want to be able to separate the middle section because I just want the border. Oh wait, gotta add a background prop. You can make multiple combinations by switching up the thing that the Care Bear is holding. And there you have it, a baby Care Bear for the coronavirus pandemic. If you like today's designs, you can check out the merch for this collection in my store. Just click the link. And if there's a product you'd like to see that's not available, just leave a comment and I'll do my best to add it. If you like today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell. Here are my social media handles. Leave a comment below and see you next time.